Hello to all students. In this video lecture, we are going to discuss anatomy of fish. As you know that anatomy is the study of internal structure of a living organism. So let's discuss internal organs or internal systems of a fish. Fish is a chordate which has some very special characteristics. Usually fish live in water, aquatic environment, usually have gills for respiration, scales on the body and fins for locomotion in the water. They also have notochord in their embryonic stage and they are poikilotherms that they cannot maintain their internal body temperature. They usually have all major systems in their body like nervous system, reproductive system, digestive system, circulatory system. So today we are going to discuss all these systems in the anatomy of a fish. So if you look at the diagram, this is a structure of a bony fish. This fish include all the systems of a chordate. So let's start with our nervous system. If you look at the dorsal side of the fish, there is vertebral column. Vertebral column, as you know that, made up of small bones which are known as vertebrae. These vertebrae has an arch in the center, a hole in the center through which spinal cord runs along the body. The number of vertebrae depends upon the type of the species of the fish. On the anterior end of the fish, inside the head, there is a brain which is part of central nervous system. On the anterior side arises from the brain two nerves which are known as optic nerves. These optic nerves penetrates into the eyes which are used for sense of vision. And there are olfactory bulbs which penetrate inside the or innervate inside the nostrils present on the anterior end of the fish. Olfactory bulbs are usually associated with the sense of smell. Any type of stimulus coming from the chemicals present in the water can be detected by these olfactory bulbs, and these stimuli are transported to brain where they are regulated. Brain has different parts and which controls different body regions through cranial nerves, and there is a cord which runs from the stem of the brain which is known as spinal cord, which runs alongside the body through the vertebral column. From these spinal cord arises spinal nerves which innervate different body organs, and whole body organs or all the systems in the body are coordinated in well fashion. If we look at the digestive system of the fish, it starts with mouth. Mouth is an opening which is used for feeding, which leads into pharynx. Pharynx leads into a small tube which is known as esophagus. Usually fish eats insects, algae, seaweeds and small plants, and if the fish is carnivorous, it can eat small insects or animals or meat of other animals. This esophagus leads into a sac-like structure which is known as stomach. Stomach helps to digest protein part and also used to store food for some times. Stomach leads into duodenum, which is a part of small intestine, and secretions of pancreas and liver with help of gallbladder opens into small intestine. And also there are small finger-like projections known as pyloric ceci which opens into duodenum. Enzymes from pyloric sac, pancreas and bile from the gallbladder produced by the liver pours into the small intestine where different components of the foods are being digested. Just like the digestive system of other animals. Small intestine, after digestion of the food is absorbed and then transported back into large intestine which opens outside through anus which is present on the posterior and ventral side of the body. If we look at the respiratory system is composed of gills which are located just below the operculum on both sides of the fish. When water enters through mouth and water passes over these gills, the oxygen present in the water is absorbed into the blood, and this oxygenated blood is provided to heart. Heart is composed of two chambers, atrium and ventricle. These heart chambers, when contract, they provide this oxygenated blood to all parts of the body. And deoxygenated blood, after exchange of oxygen, come back towards heart and gills. So in this way, there is circulatory and respiratory system present in these fishes. If we look at the excretory system of fish, it is composed of kidneys. The blood from different body organs is transported to kidney, and with the help of glomeruli, nitrogenous waste products are removed from the blood and poured into the kidney, transported into the glomerular capsule. And from glomerular capsule, these waste products along with water are removed from the body and stored in urinary bladder for some time, and after that they are released from the body through urinogenital opening. Different types of fishes and different species of fishes, they have different types of kidneys depending upon their osmoregulation nature. Some kidneys have long kidney tubes and some fishes have short kidney tubes. Some have glomeruli and some do not have. Their kidneys are aglomerulous. Along with the excretory system, there is present reproductive system. Reproductive system is composed of gonads present in the visceral organs present in the visceral part of the body. If the fish is male, these gonads are testes which produce sperm, and if the fish is female, it produces eggs. These sperms or eggs can be released from the body through urinogenital opening. This opening is used for gametes, release of gametes as well as urine from the body. If we look at in the center of the bony fish, there is a sac-like structure, balloon-like structure, which is known as swim bladder or air bladder. The glands present inside this swim bladder produce air, or some fishes can gulp air from the atmosphere and fill the air inside this balloon. This air in the swim bladder helps in the buoyancy of the fish. It helps the fish to sink at the bottom or to swim or to move their body on the surface of the water. Along these major systems, most fishes or all the fishes also have endocrine system, skeletal systems, etc. Usually fishes also have lateral line system present on the lateral sides of the body, through which they can detect any small vibration produced inside the water. Now in the upcoming lectures we will discuss these systems one by one in detail. That's all for today, and hopefully see you in the next lecture. Until then, bye.